And then the movement I'd like for us to do is called the windshield wiper movement, and it's basically just knees to the side. Feels really good on the back. So we will need to rebend the left knee, put the foot on the edge of the mat, so kind of out to the left a little bit with the knee bent. Bend your right knee, step the right foot on its edge of the sticky mat. Let your arms rest out to the sides, palms up. Still continuing to watch the breath, and as you take your breath in, you're going to let your knees go to the left, and as your knees gently fall over to the left, they're only going to go about halfway to the floor. As they go to the left, your right buttock is actually going to come off the ground, most likely. And then as you are exhaling, pull the belly in, so actually contract the abdomen and let that roll you into the center. And then on your next inhalation, the knees will go to the right about halfway. You roll onto the inner edge of one foot and the outer edge of the other foot. And as you exhale, pulling the belly in until you're back into the center. So very slow and mindful. No strain anywhere. Let your movement follow the breath rather than the breath trying to catch up with the movement. So because we're following our breath, we might end up not going the same speed the whole time. Some breaths are longer than others. And do both sides twice more, so in sequence. Until everyone ends up back on the left side. When you get to the left side, this next time, you're going to stay there, keep breathing. So my right leg is rolled in, the left leg is rolled out. And what I'd like you to try is your right knee, press it toward the front of the room, not towards the floor, but away towards the front of the room or away from the crown of your head. Your right hip will actually come more off the ground as you lengthen into that right thigh bone. And then let your right arm, if it's comfortable to do this, let it reach up and over the head. So you're stretching from the right hand over the head all the way down into the right knee. And then the left hand, if you like, can come to the to the abdomen, somewhere on the abdomen, so you can feel again this breath in the belly. And if the arm is not comfortable up there, you can come into a cactus position, the arm can bend. Or you can use your block or something between the hand and the floor. So if it's not working, the bolster might be back there for you. You can just put that block or bolster right behind your head and then rest the wrist on that support. Take a couple breaths. Again, really watching how your body reacts to this stretch. If it's starting to feel a little crampy, let go of that push through the legs, kind of soften. And then let your left hand go back to the ground. Let your right arm relax down to the ground as well. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, pull the belly in and roll yourself back to the center position. Take a couple of breaths in center and notice how the body feels different on the right side and on the left side. And then as you're breathing in, the knees go to the right. Make sure that the feet are on the mat, so you've got some padding. The left knee that's rolled in, you're going to push into that knee. So from your hip down through the thigh, make the leg longer, push it away from the head. Perhaps the left arm then would go up and over the head using whatever props you need behind the head to support the arm. Right hand touches the abdomen. And just notice, again, breath in the belly there. And take another breath. Let the right arm go back to the floor. Release the left arm from overhead back down to the side. Take a breath in, and as you're exhaling, belly pulls in and you draw yourself back into the center. Make sure your pelvis feels like it's in the middle of the legs. And then just very gently let your right knee come into your chest. Let your left knee come into your chest. Relax the back of the body into the floor. And if it feels good, let the knees rock right to left. But this time you're going to hold the knees. So this is more about pushing the back of the pelvis gently into the ground. So you feel a little bit of a massage across the back of the hips. And then let's get up from this position and kneel. So to do that, you're going to roll over to your side, whichever side it's easier for you to get up from. Then the top arm is going to press down into the floor, and you drag yourself back up to the seated position. Let your head kind of in the gaze stay down so that you don't get dizzy.